Do you worry about the waddle, the skin sagging under your chin as you get older? I know I do. So if you're looking for a solution, we may have one because we're talking to the right person. Ron Cummings is here on talking about neck control, what happens to our neck. So thanks for being here.
You know what? It's a pleasure to be here.
Oh, here's that profile. See, I should be facing this way.
Well, you know what happens? Obviously, it's the new year. Everybody's got all their plans. Everybody wants to do good things like have a better diet and lose weight, right?
Right.
Well, the one byproduct of losing some weight is the skin has a tendency to start getting loose in places you don't want it to, and it takes a while for it to get better. So obviously what we needed to do was have a solution for that, which is why we're here today talking about neck control.
Yes, and so let's talk about this neck control because this is something, and you're talking about when we lose weight fast especially. It just kind
of... there's two things. I mean, you're kind of like, you're doing two new things. First of all, if you're really serious about getting fit, you got to cut out your sugar in your diet. Now, one of the things that I talk about often is the fact that sugar actually causes the skin to sag a lot, and it causes a lot of aging problems. So the one thing that we can do is cut back on our sugar. So now we cut back on our sugar, and now we're going to go ahead and lose some weight, all right? So what we have to do is we have to find a strategy, and that's what I call in skincare. What is your strategy for tightening the skin? And thank goodness there's all these great scientists in France, and they've come up with this new patented technique from a plant that's found in the Himalayan mountains. And what it does is it tightens the surface of the skin, and what's amazing, it works so quickly.
So this is called neck control then?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now how does it work?
Well, what it does is, the damage, what it does, it helps the skin becomes tighter, and right here's a 28-day shot, and I don't know if they can run that through again, but
okay,
there
so
it
there's
is.
The beginning.
That's the beginning. This is 28 days after using this. So if you look at that right there, I mean, that's about a 75% reduction in 25 days. So if you add this to your skincare regime every day, you can expect to have good results. And what it does is it helps all the proteins become firm again. The skin becomes firm again because it's being nourished with the very nutrients that help the skin make itself, like the various amino acids, the various complex proteins, all these things that are in this product help the skin actually recover from being overstretched and overstressed from all the sugar.
Okay, and I know there's so many products out there. What made this one stand out to where you really believed in it?
Well, one of the things that I say I do better than maybe even my competition is research, research, research. I spend more time in the library than I do in the laboratory. Mm-hmm. And that's because when I can find the best research from around the world, when I read about this, I go, I need to have it. So I acquired the rights to it right away. And so I can be ahead of the curve because I move very, very quickly. This is brand new on the market. It's only been in the U.S. since about the end of last year, mm-hmm. and this is a brand new strategy. As skincare companies, what we should do is we should always strive. What's next? What's going to get better? And that's what we do at my company, AminoGenesis.
Okay, so let's see how this works then. This is kind of your sample one.
Yeah, this is the sample one, and it's a very, very nice smooth cream. So go ahead and take some of that.
Okay, it smells nice scent to it.
That's right, and all you do is you just put it on your skin just like you would.
Okay.
Right? And that's it. And you want to do this a couple of times a day, in the morning and in the evening. And that's it.
It smells good.
And what this is again, it's a strategy. What you're doing is you're now nourishing your skin with things that you haven't nourished your skin before. It's not something that you wake up tomorrow. It's like fitness, right? This is fitness for your neck, so to speak. It's a strategy that you need to incorporate, and you don't have to stop using anything that you're currently using, which people would, hey, wait a minute, I got a whole cabinet full. Just add it to what you have.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and this is something maybe twice a day, and then you really saw the before and after pictures, the difference within 28 days of using this.
Right, and all of these, the clinical trials that go through this patented formulation went through before it ever came to the U.S. are very extensive, and this is just one of the people that participated. And so this is a new strategy that people can employ, and they can go to my website. If they go to neckcontrol.com, and by the way, I do have a special discount.
You do?
Well, it's the new year, right? 2016. Put in 2016 for the coupon code and get a special discount for all you folks in San Diego.
Okay. And people said you just supply up. How long will this last you?
This is a good, solid 30-day supply.
Okay.
So, and they can always get it by getting it. We're based in Orange County, California. Mm-hmm. So we're always here, and we enjoy coming down to San Diego and talking about our new products.
We love it. And since I use the profile so much in the morning, I might have to just jump on there later today.
Well, it definitely helps.
All right. Well, thanks so much for being with us. And remember, you can go online to get this neck control. That's what they look for.
Neckcontrol.com.
Okay.
And enter 2016 for all your San Diego folks.
Stay away from sugar, right?
Oh, my gosh. Eliminate it. Tell you, it's the
it.
#1 enemy to your skin. Promise. And you can read more about that on my website.
All right. Thank you so much for coming down to San Diego and
I
visiting
enjoy
with
it.
us.
See you next time.
All right.